Welcome. Hello, everyone. We are Dan and Claudia Zanes. We're happy you're here. We're going to teach you one of our original songs. It's on our new record, Let Love Be Your Guide. It's the title track, and it's a song we're going to teach you.
All right, and it's a hot day here in Baltimore, Maryland, so there may be sweat dripping and dripping down over the instruments. Don't feel that you have to be sweating while you're playing it at home. Maybe what we'll do is we'll tell you a little bit about how the song came to be, and then we'll show you what we do when we play it, and in hopes that you take it and make it your own.
Yeah. So this song was inspired by the late Congressman John Lewis. He passed away in 2020. He wrote this incredible piece that was featured. It was an op-ed that came out in the New York Times on the day of his funeral. An incredible, incredible piece of work that inspired us, great themes and messages. And so from that was this song. This song was birthed through that.
And this was the end of July 2020, and at that point we had been doing what we call our Social Isolation Song Series for 140 consecutive days. We ended up doing 200. We started in March of 2020 when the pandemic, when the state of emergency was declared. We said, what are we going to do? What can we do to be useful here? And we figured, how about a song a day, just for people who may need that or want that. But really the idea was songs that the people would take and make their own.
Yes.
And along the way we started writing because things, we couldn't always find the songs that we wanted to suit the atmosphere, to suit the feeling
Situation.
of the day.
Right.
But we read the op-ed piece, we saw the funeral on TV, and we sat down at the kitchen table with our notebook, and later that afternoon we were making a video of the song. The words flowed really from the power of what he had written more than anything.
All right. So we're going to teach you how to play it, how to sing it. There's harmonies happening. There's some incredible guitar stuff happening. And then we've got some percussive stuff that'll be happening too. So we'll break that down for you.
All right. You want to do the harmony piece, the sing-along?
Or maybe the melody we start with first. Yeah.
So this is the structure of the verse.
Well, there's something I must tell you now. Let love be your guide. The longing of the human heart knows how. Let love be your guide.
All right, so that's the sing-along part. Let love be your guide. Let love be your guide. So those two lines will be repeating throughout all the four verses in the song. Then we've got a B part, and it goes like this. Be your guide when you're weary. Be your guide when you're unsure. The winds of change are on your side. Let love be your guide. And you have a harmony for that, right? You want to go into that?
Yeah. So the B section, we'll start there. The harmony goes, be your guide when you're weary. Be your guide when you're unsure. The winds of change are on your side. Let love be your guide. And you can add as many harmonies as you want. That's just one part that I came up with, but if you have your own, absolutely add it.
That's why I love singing with Claudia.
You want to hear how it sounds together? You want to do it together? Okay.
Be your guide when you're weary. Be your guide when you're unsure. The winds of change are on your side. Let love be your guide.
Yeah.
And what about the harmonies for the other two lines?
Yeah, so if you sing the melody, I can...
Something I must tell you now.
Let love be your guide. Let love be your guide.
So what, you want to solo that part?
Sure. So the harmony goes, let love be your guide. Let love be your guide. Yeah.
That would have taken me 6 months to figure out those parts. All right. And as far as playing it on the guitar, one thing is I am playing an electric hollow body with heavy strings that's tuned down a step. So the chords that I'm playing are D minor, the chord shapes that I'm playing, I should say. I'm playing a D minor, I'm playing a G minor, and I'm playing an A7. Back to the D minor. Those are the shapes, but in reality what they are C minor. If you were playing along to the record, you'd play C minor, then you'd play F minor, and then you'd play G7.
So it's really a 3-chord song.
It's a 3-chord song, and 2 of them are minor chords. And the beauty of playing in the D minor shape is you've got these low notes on your D and A strings. If you're putting your finger down on the 3rd fret of the A string and the D string, you've got some nice little notes that you can do some runs in.
Yeah.
All right, and then, I'm not doing a bar chord. I'm just doing. But you could do it. You could do a G minor, a bar chord, or you could just do a little simple one. All right, so it's really up to you. Take it and make it your own. You could improve on it. I'm sure, at least as far as the guitar goes, I'm sure you could.
And for those of you, maybe you don't play the guitar, you want to play some percussion, I'm pretty much just playing on the 2 and the 4, just laying that groove down on the 2 and the 4.
What is that?
So yes, this is an instrument that we made. It's a piece of driftwood, really, and some bottle caps and nails to hold it in place. As you can see, some of the bottles, when you're really going for it, they fly off. But this is the instrument we're using today. All right, let me try it on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2. Yeah. Establish that groove. You know when you got it. It'll feel so good.
There's something. Yeah. All right, so that's the way. But we added a little intro to it. So, and the intro goes like this.
Well, there's something I must tell you now. Let love be your guide. So we'll go right into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's try it from the top now. I think we can just play the song.
Yep.
You got your parts? You ready?
The other thing about the song that I appreciate is that it actually just has a line, and we kind of condensed the last line of John Lewis's op-ed into the line for the song. But it's been helpful for me just in a lot of areas of life, thinking beyond, obviously working in racial justice, thinking about racial justice. The line has tremendous value. Just thinking about nonviolence and what that means. But it's also something that's helped me just in interpersonal interactions where I'm not sure should I go left or should I go right. Let love be your guide. I think is if I'm coming from a place of love, then I tend to find my way through it, and that's when God can operate through me.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that. That's so true. It's applicable in all areas of life. So we just learned the tune. Now we're going to do it and play it and sing it together. Here's Let Love Be Your Guide. Well, there's something I must tell you now. Let love be your guide. The longing of the human heart knows how. Let love be your guide.
Well, I stood among you and I knew.
Let love be your guide.
It was clear that you were here to do.
Let love be your guide. Be your guide when you're weary. Be your guide when you're unsure. The winds and change are on your side. Let love be your guide. Well, history tells us this is not new. Let love be your guide. Yesterday's lessons still hold true. Let love
whoa, 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 the nightmare, it was deep and long. Let love be your guide, and now the air is troubled with the sweetest song. Let love be your guide, when you're weary. Let it be your guide when you're unsure. The winds of change are on your side. Let love be your guide. I may not be with you when the day is done. Let love be your guide. But I know you'll be marching till the peace is won. Let love be your guide. Be your guide when you're weary. Be your guide when you're unsure. The winds of change are on your side. Let love be your guide. Be your guide when you're weary. Let it be your guide when you're unsure. The winds of change are on your side. Let love be your guide. Thank you all so much for joining us on that tune. We are so excited and grateful to be a part of the legendary Smithsonian Folkways. Our record is coming out on September the 10th. And thank you once again for joining us. And we look forward to hearing your versions of this song. Yes, and thank you, John Lewis, for the inspiration,
Absolutely.
the life, and the legacy.
Hey.